CJ Flyer back with another YouTube video. Today going over my top 3 pros and cons for NBA 2K27's new Create a Legend mode, MyNBA Legacy. Whether you're trying to figure out if NBA 2K27 is worth purchasing for the new modes and features, or you already own the game and are just looking to learn more about the various aspects of MyNBA Legacy mode, this video is going to be for you. Pro number 1, the player progression system. So in recent years of NBA 2K, if you wanted to have a Create a Legend or My Career experience in MyNBA mode, you could turn player lock on and follow a player throughout their whole career. However, there wasn't a structured progression system. There wasn't an effective method for earning XP and points to spend on various attributes and badge upgrades. However, in NBA 2K27 with this new MyNBA Legacy mode, we now have that functionality where we earn XP for various stats and various accolades earned throughout a player's career. Additionally, there's career legacy goals where if you reach a certain milestone for points, rebounds, assists, steals, or blocks, you can earn additional XP. And then this XP earned also results in spendable points, which you can use to purchase various upgrades and boosts for your player. Additionally, as you continue to level up your player throughout their career, you'll be able to earn more badge slots, in which you can customize the different badges to your liking for your player. And lastly, as you progress throughout the mode, there are also different challenge modifiers that you can apply if you're a true purist of the game and want to be able to challenge yourself further. There's various modifiers such as limiting the number of trades that your team can make, as well as a modifier called the hardest road in which your player is forced to sign with the weakest team that they have not yet won a championship with in the upcoming offseason. Of course, you could always do this manually, but these modifiers allow for a more structured experience within the game mode. Pro number 2, the family lineage aspect of MyNBA Legacy mode. So not only do you get to play through a player's entire career with this MyNBA Legacy mode, similar to Create a Legend mode back in the NBA 2K13 days, but also once that player retires, you are then able to take control of that player's son and play through their whole career as well. And this can keep going on until you've played through up to 100 years of MyNBA Legacy mode. Now, in general, with every player on these rosters, once they retire, their son is going to take up their name with Junior attached at the end, and the player model is going to be randomly generated. However, the one exception is LeBron James, and interestingly enough, it is coded into the game that if you play with LeBron in MyNBA Legacy mode and retire with him, you'll automatically take control of Bronny. And I know it's such a small thing, but I just found that to be a bit of a cool feature right there that they have that implemented into this game mode. Pro number 3, full GM control, or as I like to say, Le GM mode. Now with Create a Legend mode in the older 2Ks, it was structured more as a My Career mode as opposed to a MyNBA or franchise mode. You didn't have full GM capabilities when it came to making trades, doing the draft, setting the team budget, controlling team finances, hiring and firing staff. But what's nice about MyNBA Legacy mode is 2K is really embracing the Le GM meme, in which you as the player are taking full control of all of the GM capabilities of the team as well as playing as your player on the court. Now, of course, you can set all of this to auto. You don't have to do any of the trades or any of the team budget yourself, but the option is there if you would like. And speaking of customization, there is some flexibility if you would like to edit players on the rosters, if you would like to update the team branding, if you would like to make other various changes that you can make in the normal MyNBA mode, you still have the flexibility to make those various edits and changes as you wish. Alright, now let's talk about what I do not like about this new MyNBA Legacy mode. Starting with con number 1, there are no eras or custom roster features available in MyNBA Legacy mode. You'll notice as you go through the setup options of a new MyNBA Legacy save file that there is no option to turn on or off custom rosters. You are able to customize the league, you can change the league rules, you can change various settings, but you cannot bring in a custom roster into this mode. And furthermore, you are stuck in the modern era. You cannot start back in the LeBron era, the Kobe era, the Jordan era, none of that. Now, there are workarounds for getting historical players into this mode, which I will go over in another video. But those methods are really not an effective substitute for just having eras in the mode to begin with. I suspect that the justification on 2K's end for not allowing custom rosters in this mode is because every player that they have on these rosters also has an accompanying rookie version of them that you can choose to start with as opposed to their current day version of their player. And so of course with custom rosters, if you had custom players on those custom rosters, there's no way to determine what the rookie ratings of these custom players on a custom rosters could be. However, that is no excuse for not being able to use eras for this legacy mode, because 2K could just as easily create rookie versions of all of the players on the eras rosters as they did with the current rosters. Con number 2, the free agency experience for your player in MyNBA Legacy Mode is very bare bones. It's as bare bones as it gets. Once you reach the end of the season, you'll be given a prompt asking if you'd like to stay on your current team or if you'd like to switch to a different team. There's no free agency negotiation experience. There's no simulating requesting a trade to another team. It's simply just the choice of, do you want to stay on your current team or do you want to go to another team? And in going to another team, there is no facilitated trade that takes place. You're just simply removed from your current roster and then simply placed into your new roster on your new team. This also makes the contract aspect very unrealistic. Basically, every time you go to a different team, you end up signing a 1-year deal with them. Now, of course, with the flexibility of this mode, you could manually edit the contract yourself if you desire to. But again, your player can never enter the true free agency period like everyone else in the league can. It honestly feels like they set up this aspect of the mode primarily to cater to content creators that are making simulation videos or playing out career progression videos, rather than trying to create a more authentic experience for the casual user. And con number 3, limited online features. Now, while this mode has ranked settings that you can play on, there's no indication that I've been able to find throughout playing this mode so far that there are ranked leaderboards in which you can compete with your friends and try to have better careers with the same players and the same rosters. If you're gonna have ranked settings, why wouldn't you have that option? It would be so cool to see if you could compete with your friend using the same ranked settings to see who can have the better career with Luka or who can have the better career with LeBron. There's also no MyNBA Legacy Online, which I think would have been outstanding to have. Just think if you and a couple friends could each take control of a different star player within a league and then compete with one another to see who can earn more XP, who can earn more accolades throughout their careers. Now, if you're someone that hasn't bought NBA 2K27 yet and has any further questions regarding the MyNBA Legacy Mode, go ahead and leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to help out. If you're someone that already owns NBA 2K27 looking for tips and tricks regarding the best upgrades available for your player in MyNBA Legacy Mode, there will be videos coming out on that soon. And if you already own the game, I'd also like to hear your thoughts on what else you think could be improved in this MyNBA Legacy Mode. And click one of the videos on your screen now for another NBA 2K27 video.